everyone, it's me, X-Canadiensis. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I post new doll-related videos every single day, except today, I guess, because today's video is actually going to be a makeup video because I purchased the Colourpop Winx Club collection. You know what? It's doll adjacent. Look behind me. Winx Club dolls. So am I qualified to give any kind of makeup advice? No. I do it occasionally. I do it basically out of necessity when I want to wear a costume or something. But it's fun. So I'm gonna do it because this is Winx Club, and if there's one thing that I am qualified to talk about it's Winx Club. Alright, so I'm gonna move the camera angle so that we can unbox this and see what's inside. I already know a lot of the stuff that's in here, but I'm excited to experience a lot of it because a lot of it is different makeup products that I've never actually seen before. And then, in order to do an actual makeup look, we will supplement with the products that are in my Bratz bin, because there's like not foundation and eyeliner and stuff in here. Well, there is eyeliner. Hold on. Alright, y'all, let's check out the makeup. Ooh, okay, so it says beauty that doesn't break the bank right there, and then I'm made of post-consumer recycled materials. Please reuse or recycle me. Love that. And then Colourpop. I've never used makeup from this company before, and I also haven't bought new makeup in, I mean, other than if I need like a new mascara or something occasionally, but I haven't bought a new makeup product in a long time. Anyway. So let's see, because I just don't do it often enough to justify it. So it tells me everything that I purchased, because I just bought the bundle, so I have what I assume is everything. Alright, look inside! Okay, I thought the camera angle would make sense, but it won't. Okay, so first we have these Winx crystals. I swear they were named something on the website, but they're not here. This is really cute. I'm not probably going to end up using these because it's a lot of commitment, but I love that they have different ones for different characters, and it looks like Tekna actually has 2 different ones. Or, I'm not sure. Really, really cute, though. And then we have the Glitterly Obsessed glitter gel. So, oh, okay, I was like, that's not Winx related, but it's called Enchantix. So, the name of the glitter gel is Enchantix, and we've got all of the girls here in there. It's not Charmix, so it's Magic Winx. Really cute. I don't know what glitter gel is, but we're gonna find out. I mean, it's glitter gel, but like, what do I use it for on my face? I don't know. And then these were super cute. I was excited about this. So the tricks are actually included in this collab. So we have light sticks. Oh, do they all have Icy on the front? Oh, that's so weird. So they all have Icy on the front, but then different names on the top. And then Stormy is on one side of each, and Darcy is on the other side. So they're named after each witch. And what are these? Light stick? Like, what is that? I think it's probably highlighter, if I had to guess, which I'm not super comfortable using. Like, I don't like looking sweaty. But that's not what highlighter makes you look like, right? But to me, when I put it on, I feel like I look sweaty because I probably don't know what I'm doing. But let's see. Oh, it's big. Okay. Look at that. So what is it? Yeah, I guess it's like a highlighter stick. This is really cute packaging. And then some Winx Club on it. I'm so excited to get these on display with my dolls and to find products that I actually like using. Because my current like go-to brand for everything is that BH Cosmetics brand. I have like 2 of their palettes that I swear by, and then I have one other one that I use occasionally, and I just love them. So hopefully I find, okay, this is the palette, so I'm gonna save this for last because it's the best part. And then this is the other big thing for this collection. They're these, I think they're eyeliner. No, they're lip? Oh, I thought they were like a graphic eyeliner. Oh, my bad. It does not come with eyeliner. Okay, so now I just don't want to rip the packaging. I already ripped the Icy packaging. I feel like a monster. Okay, so these are all lip gloss, I guess. I'm really excited about this because I can never find lip colors that I don't hate on myself. I don't know. I just like the natural color that my lips are, but I feel like I can elevate my costumes or whatever other makeup endeavors I do by using... Oh! So is this just like a gloss then? Are they not? Because like there's no way that's gonna be green on my lips, right? I mean, maybe, we'll see. Wait, was the first one Bloom? I don't know, pink doesn't really... She does have some pink in her outfit sometimes, but I would have done blue for her. Maybe they did blue for Musa, but I would have done red. Here's orange for Stella. Oh yeah, green should be Aisha. So is Aisha gonna be blue? I guess they're by power. Okay, so they did this really beautiful magenta color from Musa. I really like this. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm not really showing the... I don't know anything about makeup videos. But honestly, when I want to learn makeup stuff, I do not like watching professionals because they make me feel awful about myself because I can't figure out what they're doing. And I always look really bad compared to them. So maybe this will help you guys. And here's the purple for Tekna. And they're all certified cruelty-free, which is great because I won't touch any makeup products that aren't, if I can help it. Sometimes they're gifted and you don't want to waste it. And then they did this really, really pretty teal color for Aisha. So the color choices are a little strange. I definitely would have done red for Musa at least, but I see what they were doing. This color just screams Bloom to me because this is actually the color of her season 1 outfit. But that's fine. Really, really cute. I love the packaging on these. Again, very Winx. I love the like holographic print, I don't know, foil on the packaging. It's really cute. And then it's just like the regular box. It's not like a Winx special one. I was kind of hoping it would be because I bought the big like special bundle set, but it's fine. And then this, it just says Just Like Magic's on the front, which is the name of the palette, I assume. I guess this is how they package them, so this makes it easier when they're in the warehouse like putting things to ship out, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so this is the Just Like Magic's pressed powder palette. So I think that means that some of the colors might stain your skin because it's not necessarily like eyeshadow, it's pressed pigments, but I could be wrong. I have no idea. I've just encountered that problem before, which is fine because if I'm doing a makeup look, I want it to stay on. But if you mess up, it's kind of fun. And you can see the packaging on this, all the different shade names, and the outside of the box. And I really like that the outside of the box is probably the exact same design. Yeah, so it's, oh no, it's not. Okay, I was gonna say I like that it's the same design because I can actually use the palette more and like break it, like destroy it. Because when I use a palette, I'll show you. I have no shame. I will show you my main palette. It looks like this. So, I mean, they're pretty easily cleanable as long as you don't get them wet or something, so it'll be fine. But this would be good to display and like keep really nice, and then this I can actually use because I don't really want to be buying makeup products that are like a consumable item to just put on display, you know? Oh, I'm not gonna put that in there actually. And then you can see, okay. You can see everyone on the front here. This is super, super cute. And then the inside of the palette. Oh, okay, there was like a thingy. Ooh. Okay, are you ready? Yay! Okay, so here are the colors, and I'm really excited that we have some like super shimmery ones and some just like colored ones. This is really cool. Okay, so we have Domino, so that is the name of Bloom's home planet, or Sparks, it's the same planet. And then Fairy Vibe. I feel like there's enough Winx references you could make where you don't really need to do that, but it's fine. Sounds of Melody, so Melody is Musa's home planet. We have Dragon Flame, so that's the source of Bloom's power. Sunbolt, I just assume that that's one of Stella's attacks. I'm not the fan that knows every single attack name and like defensive move, like I can't do it. I know occasionally one of them. I know Firewall because I really like that one. And then we have Lynphea, which is the name of, or Lynphea, it's the name of Flora's planet. Nature's Symphony, that is one of Flora's spells actually. Zenith is Techna's home planet. Charmix is when they are in this form, except they get these little like magic charm things. It's like it's a charm that's kind of like a little brooch and a little purse, and that's like an extra power. So it's like a power up on top of Magic Winx. And they get that in season 2. And if you watched the Nickelodeon dub, Magic Winx is just called Charmix. I'm pretty sure anyway, because the dolls were. I'd have to watch that dub again though. And then we have Andros, or Andros, which is Aisha's home planet, or Layla, depending on what dub you watched. Oh, what does it say on the... I assume it says Aisha, but yeah, Aisha. A lot of people in America think it's Layla and get mad at you when you call her Aisha if they're not like tuned into Winx. Rising Tide, just going to assume that's one of Aisha's powers, even though, fun fact, Aisha's not really the fairy of waves as they tell you she is. She's actually the fairy of Morphix. That's her power. It's not really water. Solaria, that is Stella's home planet. Pure Magic, I think that's just a random name. Digital Blast will be one of Techna's powers, and Sonic Bomb, if I had to guess, that's Musa, but I have no idea. These colors are really cool. I think my favorite, I mean, I don't know how the glitter ones are going to perform, so we need to try that out. So I've heard that you're supposed to use your fingers, so I need to go get makeup remover so that I can swatch it on my arms, because that's what you want to see, right? So I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, so let's look at this. What is it? Okay, I love that it says keep me to lock the magic in. I'm smelling something, and I'm wondering if it's this. Okay, yeah, it smells really interesting. Look at it. So I guess you just use this as your glitter. It's just liquidy gel. Cool. I'm excited to see about it. All right, so I'm pretty sure you're supposed to swatch with your fingers, so I have some cotton rounds that I put micellar water on so that we can clean our fingers between takes, and I think you're supposed to do it on your arm. So let's do it. So first, I'm just really curious about these, like what's the color payout of these, like what's going on. So this is the Bloom color, and yeah. Okay, so there is a tint to them, but it seems like they're just tinted, but they're very pretty. Ooh, okay. So there's that. So that means that I can feel a little bit more comfortable using these because I just hate color on my lips. Also, I said I've never had a Colourpop. Ooh, I like this one. This is the type of color family I put on my cheeks. So I don't know. I think that one looks quite good. Anyway, I lied earlier. I said I've never touched a Colourpop product before, but I have the Disney Designer 2018 Premiere Collection Colourpop stuff. I've only ever tried to use the lip products though. I have the palette, but I've never used it because I wanted to keep it perfect for collection's sake, but like why did I do that? It's makeup. And it was a gift from my mom. So here is, oh, I forgot to say the last one is Musa. This is Flora. So it definitely does have the yellow tint to it, and it has yellow, well, it is supposed to be green, but I moved the light. I thought it would make more sense where I've just moved it to. Okay, so it skews very yellow on the skin, but it's supposed to be green. And I noticed that the little glitters inside actually are colored after the different makeups, which is pretty cute. So this is Flora. And then I want to do Stella's right next to it because Stella's is orange, but I assume it's going to be pretty yellow looking too. Yeah, so Stella's is very yellow. It's really cute. Also, these smell like vanilla, which smells amazing. All right, and then we have Bloom. Cute. It does indeed have a blue tint. Did I? I almost made a rainbow. It was unintentional though. I wasn't even thinking about the order I was doing. And then last we have Tecna, and this is my favorite just like color, I think. It's very pretty. And that's what it looks like. So these are the lip glosses. Ooh. I like them. I love that they smell like vanilla. I was just smelling them again. I don't know how they're gonna look on lips, but they look like fun. And they're subtle enough that I think I will be able to use them without being freaked out by the fact that they are indeed lip products. I don't know, I just don't like how lip products feel on my face, but anyway, so now we have the light sticks, and I think I've messed up because these aren't actually marked at all to indicate which one you have, except this, so 22L2, but then, oh god, this is 22L3, but I don't see that on the packaging, and I just dumped them out so that I could show them, so, oops, I don't know. Sorry. That's weird, why didn't they mark which one's which? Okay, so, ooh, okay, so it's definitely supposed to be like a liquidy highlighter. So this one is kind of greenish. It's really cool. Feels a lot like the lip product. What? This one doesn't have a sticker at all. What happened here? Oh, well, this one says 22L something. It's like, oh, I'm confused. Okay, so here's this one. So this one is very just white. So I would think this is Darcy, this is Icy, but I have no idea. And then, okay, that's definitely Stormy, I can tell you that right now, which is 22L4. But then the packaging is marked 22L2. Okay, I don't... Okay, so Darcy, Icy, Stormy is my guess. And you'll be able to tell if you're shopping for these on the website. It'll make it pretty clear, I'm sure, right? Because this one skews white. It's extremely white looking on the packaging too. And then this one is still pretty white looking, but it has the green look to it. These are fun. The one that I'm not sure about is Stormy. Like how would you use that one? They're really dark. I wasn't expecting that. They really tint your skin. I thought that they would be very sheer because that's kind of, in my experience, how highlighters use, but I don't know. I'm not used to it. Sorry, y'all. I know very little about makeup. I think this is better. So there's that. Ooh. Okay, and then the last thing we're gonna do before we switch over to the eyeshadows is this. So this is Enchantix. So this is as far into Winx as we go, unless some of those spell names are from later seasons, I'm not sure. So this is what this looks like, and I don't know how to use it, so, oh wow, okay, so it's, oh, cool, okay, so this is gonna be great. I'm gonna make glitter freckles on my face with this. Oh, I love this, and look, the little, they stay on really well, too. It's wet right now. I'll leave it for a second to dry so that we can see, but, like, look at this. It's got little hexagons and little diamonds and smaller hexagons and then tiny little dots. This is really cool, actually. Wow. And then I'm going to let it dry for a while so that we can see how well it sticks on. And then, this is a product that's going to be difficult to remove, I fear. Woo. Yeah, interesting. Okay, I kind of love that. I was not expecting to think that was so cool. I don't know, I just didn't know how it was gonna feel, but it's really cool. So it's basically just a gel makeup that they have put glitter into, but I really like the mixture of colors. It's got like purple and orange and green to it, and it just has this really pretty duochrome effect. That is awesome, and I love the different shapes and different sizes of all of the glitters. This is really cool. I feel like this would be fun to use on like doll repaints if you seal it right. I think you could probably get away with using that. I don't know though, I'm not a professional. But yeah, so those are our like more liquidy products, and now we're gonna move on to the more dry products. So we're gonna switch to the other arm. So yeah, let's do it. So here's our palette again, just like Magic's, and I washed my hands real good earlier, so let's get started. So I know for this sort of, for glittery stuff, if you get it wet, it works a little bit better, but we're not gonna be doing that. We're just gonna show how it actually ends up looking. Okay, wow. Okay, I love the color payout of that. So you could probably pack it on really good, like it's showing on my finger, or if you just put it on, it makes like a nice shimmer effect. That's really, really beautiful. So that is the color Domino. And next we're gonna be doing Fairy Vibes. So get that on my finger. This is what it looks like on my finger. Oh my God, that's so pretty. It feels really nice. I'm gonna test it on my actual face though. Okay, so that one, you gotta really load it on to get the color payout that you want. But I am using my fingers. You're probably, does it work better with a brush or better with your fingers? I don't know. I just know makeup reviewers always use their finger for some reason. Okay, so there's those two colors. So that's Fairy Vibe and Fairy Vibe, Domino. Sorry, Fairy Vibe, Domino. Okay, the next one is Sounds of Melody. Oh, I forgot to mention the cute little, I just got that there, sorry. Sounds of Melody has a cute little stamp with Musa symbol in it. Dragonflame has Bloom's little heart symbol. Zenith has some little diamonds, some little sparkle diamonds. Linfea has really nice flora flowers. That's her exact shape. Solaria has this really interesting stacked star design. And Andros has this little water thing. So that means everybody got a little symbol stamped somewhere, which is pretty cute. Hi friends, I'm back, and look! This is a better angle, isn't it? Okay, it kind of just looks like I'm glittery but bruised now. So let's fix that. So, well, we're still using pink. Okay, so this is Linfea. This one's really, like, chalky looking, which I like. That's not a negative word for me with makeup. They're all very sheer, which is fine because you stack them. You, like, layer them over time. So that's Linfea. And then we'll do Sunbolt, which I love these, like, gold, orangey red colors on my face. So, ooh, yeah. Okay, so that's going to be a favorite for me. So my current go-to palettes, my main one right now, actually, I lied earlier, is this Bratz palette from Makeup Revolution. You can see which color I use as blush, right? It's gone. But I don't use all these colors, you can tell. There's specific colors that I do use. And then that Take Me to Brazil one, and I just want to show you what colors I actually gravitate towards, kind of. So that's another blush color I like. So, and this is really messy, I need to clean this. Gone on a lot of trips with this palette, but I think that this new palette has a really good spread of colors that I think I will actually use, so that's what made me ultimately decide, like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this, because as much as it was Winx and really cool and I wanted to have it in my collection, I wasn't gonna buy, like, a full makeup collection unless I was actually gonna use it, you know? So that is Dragonflame that I just did. That is glorious. Yeah, I'm going to use that a lot. I think that, is it this palette that had that, like, a very, yeah, see how much I use that color? Because I just love it. The one I'm showing you was BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil, by the way. I love that one. Okay, Nature's Symphony. It's interesting how, like, they're not fully dry. Like the glittery ones almost have like a cream feel to them. They're very interesting. Oh my gosh, that looked like a rash for a second. I was like, what is that? Like, look. Okay, so this is Nature Symphony. Yes, okay, so this is going to be popular for me, I think. This is really, really pretty. Wow. Okay, I guess I'll use my pinky now, and we'll go into Zenith, which is I like that there's 3 different, like, finishes. So there's this, like, super glittery, like these two, and Sunbolt, and then there's, like, a kind of glittery one, but not, and then there's just matte. So I like that you get all 3 options. Okay, so this is the, like, semi-glittery Zenith. This one's really cool. I feel like this is a rare color, and it definitely fits Tekna. I wish that she wore green more. They tend to put her in purple, unfortunately. But wow, that's a really cool color. I don't know how that would look on my face, but I really like it. I think it's really beautiful. Okay, I need to clean my fingies now, but this is what all of them look like on my fingers. Also, this is like, it's drying. It's taking a little bit, but it's getting there. All right, we're back, and it's time to test out the final colors. So we have Charmix next, which is a really interesting, beautiful color. It's like robin's egg blue, but skews a little green. Look at that color, like a Tiffany blue, kind of. I love that color. Oh my gosh. Love, love, love that. And then, kind of out of nowhere, Solaria is over here in the blue category, but, oh, see what I mean? It's kind of weird. Oh, I guess they're making, like, little rainbows on each, I don't know. Okay. That's really pretty. Ooh, I love that. So this is one of the, like, semi-glittery ones. The mattes are my favorite. I generally do really matte makeup at first, and then I load on top some, like, super glitter powder that I have, which, is it handy so I can show it to you? Yes. So I use this usually. I'm just letting you guys know what my usual stuff is in case you actually know stuff about makeup, because it'll help you understand what I'm up to. Anyway, you can see that I use some of them a lot. But this gold and this reddish color, and, like, I love this palette. So this is Stellar Collision by BH Cosmetics. I use the crap out of this because I just think, like, makeup that already has glitter in it, other than this, I'm very impressed by this, but usually it's, like, so, like, I can't really see it in that Solaria color, but if I were to load my other glitter on top, it would be so nice, and I think that's what you can do. I'm gonna show you my theory here. I'm just gonna, like, layer this on top of all these powders and just see how that looks at the end, because I think that'll be pretty cool. And that would be a good use for that Stormy color too, because I'm really struggling to understand how I would use that. Anyway, the next color is Rising Tide, which is another, or this is like a super glitter, I think. Yeah. Okay, so these super glitters are, like, amazing. Usually the mattes are going to be my favorite, and, you know, some of them are. Like, this Charmix color is amazing, but the color payout on some of these mattes is not my favorite, but maybe it will be better with the brush and on my actual face. I'll let you guys know during the part where I'm actually doing my makeup, and I'll try to use each of the different, like, finishes on my face so that I can determine how much I like them. Okay, Andros is one. Look at this. Ooh, this is gonna be a go-to color for me. Look at that. Teal is one of my favorite colors, so I'm going to get a lot of, yes, look at that. It's really hard to find a good teal in any thing for some reason. They don't really make a lot of teal, which is stupid because teal is, like, the greatest color ever. But also most people don't get teal right. This is a perfect teal. I need a doll, take notes, doll companies, with this exact teal color. Can you imagine a Winx character with this teal color hair? It'd be gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, we've got 3 more to go. I'm, like, slyly rubbing the makeup off my fingers between takes here. Or not between takes, but between colors here. All right, so we just did Andros, and now we're gonna do Pure Magic. I think, oh my gosh, yeah, they're, like, creamy. That is so cool. Look at this. Oh my god, that's so pretty. So this is a color that you can layer, like, look, you can layer it on top of all the other colors to make them super sparkly. Wow. Yeah, so that's why I think, like, matte makeup is superior, because you can just buy all of your colors that you need in matte and then do glitter over top, like, good glitter over top, because I feel like any makeup that, like, this color, there's not enough glitter, and I want glitter if I'm doing glitter, right? But then, like, this has a ton of glitter. I don't know. But it doesn't, well, this has a ton of glitter, but not as much pigment, you know what I mean? Also, I'm so sorry. I never have stuff like this, but my nail was not being nice. So I know that looks disgusting. I'm sorry. Anyway, next is Digital Blast, which is another, like, creamy one, it seems. It's good that most of this is the creamy stuff, because I'm actually extremely impressed by that. So here's Digital Blast. pretty. I love that color. I usually trend towards more magenta purples though. Magenta-y. Like that one. Although none of the magenta-y colors in this had good color payout, but we'll see, because the makeup look that I think we're going to be doing is actually quite pink. And then the last one is Sonic Bomb, which this one feels super, like, look at that. The darker colors are definitely so cool. And there's like different colored little micro glitters inside, so the reflectiveness. Okay, so that one is amazing. Wow. So that is Sonic Bomb. I wonder why it's not Sonic Boom. Look at that. There's blue and purple little glitters in there. Beautiful. Okay, so now I want to do my little experiment with the one that I think is icy. So let me... Okay, so this I think is Darcy, so we're not going to use this one. This is Stormy. I can tell because it's purple. And then this should be icy. Okay, so let's try it. So I'm just going to across the whole thing. Well, it kind of blocks out the color now, doesn't it? Okay, so don't use it for what I suggested. Although maybe, hold on, I have a theory. We're gonna use this. It's stained because of pressed pigments. Okay, like, do this. Okay, that does nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so these are for something. I have no idea. If you guys can think of a use for that purple one, let me know. I mean, it would make a cool blush if you were doing like a purple theme. I don't know. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to zoom in on my face. Warning, I have a lazy eye. So anyway, let's go. So we're going to do the makeup now. So for context on the way that I do my makeup, first of all, this is something that I exclusively do for fun. I don't care if other people think it's too much or something. It is for me. It is not for you. So yeah. Also, if my techniques are whack, you can comment to let me know, but like, don't be a jerk about it, basically. Because truly, again, I'm just doing this for fun. Like, I don't care that much. If it's something like actually helpful, I very much appreciate it though. And lastly, I mainly do costumes. That is almost the only time I wear makeup. So it's going to be over the top. That's just how I do it, and that's the style that I like. I mainly do it to either be on camera or be in costume in which I want photographs taken. So it's really, really intense because I want it to show on camera. And ordinarily I look at the pictures and I'm like, oh, I wasn't wearing enough makeup, because on camera things, anyway, you get it. Okay, so yeah, and again, I have a lazy eye. This one turns in, so don't be a jerk about it. See? Also, bangs gone. Goodbye, bangs. Goodbye. I do not have one of those cute little headband things that everybody uses. Let's get started. So first, this is the foundation that I use. I use this because I couldn't find my Born This Way one day, and I still haven't been able to find it. Who knows where it went. And that was the one I used to use, and I bought this. I did not color match it to my skin, I just guessed, so if it doesn't match perfectly, sorry. I'm actually really hard to find foundation for, because I'm really pale. I also like this because it doesn't like all the way cover my freckles, because I really like my freckles and I don't like to cover them. That's probably a bad thing for some people, I don't know. And then I use this. This is Smashbox Photo Finish Reduce Redness. It's a color corrector. I'm probably using it wrong because I think I'm trying to get rid of these, like, I have baggy eyes, which is why I think it's great that my glasses are the like, you can't really tell. So I use this. This is actually really cool. To me, from my perspective, it works quite well. I don't use all that concealer and stuff because I don't really do everyday makeup, so it's whatever. But this stuff actually works really well, and I swear by it. I used to do very, very basic makeup, and I still do, and this is like the tried and true, so this is great. I'm just showing you all the different things that like are gonna come from my collection that I'm gonna use. And then this I bought on a whim because I ran out of my other one, which was Better Than Sex by Too Faced. And I'd been using that one forever, just since, like, not the same one, obviously, I kept buying more. But I've been using that one since, I don't know, middle school. When did it come out? But probably early high school, if I had to guess. But it is kind of, and I don't know if it's because mine were, like, getting old, but I've noticed that it was kind of, like, leaky. Like, it would move, and I didn't like it. This is actually really good. I've been using it for a while, ever since, like, I was doing a costume and I forgot my mascara at some point. And it's Maybelline Great Lash. And I really like the package. It's cute. I think I just Googled like good drugstore makeup because I needed to buy it really quick. And then I used to use this Too Faced sketch marker. I really liked this, but I ran out. It's like, it's kind of like not super dark anymore because I didn't have enough left in there. And I think it's probably expensive. I don't know. So I bought this NYX Professional Epic ink liner because I needed some immediately, and I googled it and it seemed good. And it is really good, actually. It works super well. Ooh, look at that. See how much darker these are? But that's because this is newer, right? My other one is like empty because I used it so much. Okay. Also, I think my eyes are hooded, so I have to do eyeliner a little bit weird. You'll see. And I have a lot of zits right now. Ugh. Anyway, let's go. So first, I do this. This is probably way more product than you're supposed to use, but I don't know. And I think green corrects purple, right? I would need to look up the color wheel. Sorry, I'm not artistically gifted. But I just kind of move it around, and then the extra, because yeah, that was way too much, I just kind of put elsewhere. And I don't really care if my zits are kind of showing. I just don't want them to be super red and obvious, because, you know, skin's got texture. It's normal. And overloading this is kind of a good thing, because this stuff, if you rub it in too much, it turns really clear, which I know it's doing its color correcting magic, but I like it to be a little bit green still. Oh my god, I put way too much. Hold on. Sorry about that. I put way too much, so I rubbed some off of it. I like it to still look a little bit green, especially around the eyes. And also I get these crooks on my nose from my glasses, because I've been wearing glasses since I was an actual baby, because I have a lazy eye, so you can tell that there's something wrong with my vision. So I've had glasses ever since the moment you could put glasses on your child. So I have these crooks on my nose from it, but I don't really care. It's my face. Gotta live with it, right? Okay. And then this. Ooh, I just put it on my face. Oh, I think I need to turn it. I just put it directly on my face, and instead of like, I've never used one of those beauty blend sponges before, except I bought these because I was doing body paint for a Shadow High costume that I did, which was so cool. I want to do another like fantasy skin tone character because that was so much fun. And then again, this is stained, so don't worry about it. Because I use it for my blush too. And yeah, it might, yeah, so it's looking a little red. Maybe I didn't clean it out as good as I thought I did. Oh no, you know what? It probably picked up some red from this when I was rubbing it on there. But that's fine, because I end up doing really intense blushing anyway. But I've never used one of those beauty blender things before. Are they substantially better? I don't know. I don't like how they feel on my face. I try to best not to do the lips because I don't like to actually put makeup on my lips, so, you know. And I do like, I'm not just rubbing it on, by the way, I'm doing this, if you can't tell. I don't know if you can tell. And that's because I don't want to move that color corrector I put on. I want it to stay where it is, so I like pat the other makeup on top of it. And yeah, and you're supposed to put makeup on your ears and your like cheeks, duh, but like down here and stuff, I don't really do that too much unless I'm like doing a photo shoot where it's gonna matter. Yeah, so now I look terrifying, but look, I still have freckles. They're not as obvious though, and I don't like to draw them on, but you know, they're still there. And I like that because I'm not trying to cover them up. And look, like, I think it actually matches my skin pretty good, but maybe not. Somebody's gonna be like, oh my god, that's such the wrong color for you. I don't know. The color is, how do you tell? It's either that I can't read right now because my glasses aren't on, or it just doesn't say. I have no idea. Okay, immediately, so I don't want to die, we're going to put blush on. So I ran out of my old one, which was Tweevils from the Bratz palette by Makeup Revolution. So we're gonna go back to my old one. Or no, you know what? Will the Winx palette have one that I like? We'll try it. I might regret it. We're gonna do Fairy Vibe, and then if that's not dark enough, we're gonna do Sounds of Melody. I do this first because I hate how my face looks with just foundation on, and I'm adding the color back, except I do it really dramatic because I like how it looks. I don't know. I know people think it looks insane, but that's fine. That's not where it goes. Oh no, I messed it up. Hold on a second. All right, I thought that that was the blush, but it's actually just the glasses blister. So we're just gonna go back to this color, which was my old favorite blush color. Are they not named? Oh, it's that one. Okay, so let's do it. And I just go for it. And trust me, like, I know it's going on really dark, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Okay, so I do on this part of the cheek. I don't know if that's the right one to do. I don't really care because I think it looks fine. And then I make it go across the nose because you're going for that, like, I have a cold look because it looks really cute. I don't know. And I know this is probably like a trend back when I discovered it and not anymore, but I like how it looks and that's all that matters. I love it. I have in the past done it like way too much, where like I even look back at it, because at one point in my life, I was doing makeup just to be in my YouTube videos because I hated my face that much, and I didn't want to be on camera, so I would have to do makeup every day, and I was so like far gone with my brain whole health because I have really bad issues with my appearance, that like I truly was like at that point where I was like, I can't be seen without makeup, and I didn't even know what I was doing. It looked crazy, especially the eyebrows. Like I looked really, really, really bizarre. But I like a lot of what I was doing. Like I can't do it anymore, but I used to do these twiggy lashes that were so cute. And like this really, really intense eyeliner that was so, so cool. But I decided that I was like, you know what, like this is not healthy, this is not normal, so stop doing it. Not that doing makeup every day is bad, but like the way I was doing it and the reason I was doing it is like, no, not good. So stop doing that. And now I like my just normal face a lot more. I learned that if you wear certain colors, your face looks better. So I was like, oh, I see my favorite shirt that was white. I look terrible in white. And like if I don't wear white on camera, I mean I can wear white as long as I'm wearing makeup. I don't know how it works, just going through it. Okay, so that's the blush. I still don't think this is enough, especially because I'm going to be doing like an intense eye look, but I can add more later. I don't want to put on too much yet because sometimes I just put on too much immediately, and I'm using my phone screen as a camera, or yeah, I'm using it as a camera. I'm using my phone screen as a mirror right now, so obviously things aren't looking how they do in reality, so I don't know how this actually looks. Okay, so now we are at like, this is the base. This is what I do. We need to find a good eyebrow color. I don't know where the palette that I used to use as my eyebrow color went. So I need to see what we're gonna use. Okay, so we're gonna use that color from the Bratz palette, and I just fill them in a little bit. Now, where is that brush? I cannot see right now. I used to have 20/20 vision in one eye, but if I had to guess, that has changed in my elderly age. Okay, I'll be right back. I found it. It was blending in with the Winx products. I think this is the Bratz collab brush, by the way, which I actually really like this one. Okay. We're mixing like Winx and Bratz. We're in like 2004 all over again. Okay, so by the way, if you like ever shop for Bratz or Winx dolls, specifically the Mattel Winx dolls, you'll find their clothing all over Bratz stuff. It's really funny. Okay, so we're using All Together from the Bratz doll palette. I just picked something that's kind of similar to my hair color because my eyebrow color, like, look at it. It's like greenish compared to my hair, which is really weird. And I used to fill these in like really, really intense because, I don't know, I thought, well, I used to not do my eyebrows at all. And I was like, wow. When I first did it, because I was doing it for a character who had colored hair. I don't remember which one it was, to be honest, that I did it the first time with, and I was like, look at the dramatic difference. I don't know, it just makes you look so much better when you fill in your eyebrows. So if you're like doing makeup and you want to, you're not doing this already and you don't understand why it doesn't look super good, start doing that, and it just makes it look so much better. This is a little bit redder than my hair. Oops. My eyebrows aren't like perfectly plucked right now, sorry. I used to over pluck them too. Yeah, I had a lot of weird things with my face at one point, but I'm pretty content now with it because you just kind of have to get used to it, you know. I lived my whole life with this one. I think my eyebrows are, every time I try to fill them in, one of them I'm like this is further away from the nose, right? I think I forgot to tell you, but I'm using this angly one, and that's what they're looking like. Sisters, not twins, but also Yay! You can hardly tell they're messed up anymore. Haha. Okay. I look really weird right now because I have kind of intense eyebrow and blush makeup. And again, like, this might look weird up close, but like, hello, I am normal. You see? Like, I don't know. Anyway, now we're gonna do our makeup look. So I wanted to do it inspired by one of my Winx dolls. So this is my favorite Winx Club doll face, one of them anyway. So I wanted to do her makeup. There's other ones that I actually like better, but the colors in the Winx palette aren't very good for that. And this won't be perfect either. I'm gonna have to use maybe a black or a purple to get that smoky eye part. But yeah, we're gonna do this one. So, you know, that's gonna use like all these pinks, and the light pink is Lynphea, which is perfect because it's Flora. And this is Concert Flora by Smoby or Witty Toys. Old Witty Toys is the fan name for that. Yeah, so it's my little muse. But we're also gonna add like fun stuff. So we're gonna add like the glitter on the cheeks because, sorry, I wasn't rolling my eyes. I'm gonna do the glitter on the cheeks with this because it's fun and it's cute. What is her lip color? It's really light. I don't know if that would look good on me. I'm probably just gonna use the lip glosses, the like really dark tinted one more likely. In fact, let's do it. I don't know how to put lip products on in general. Also my lips, maybe I'm just saying this because I don't know anything, but I think they're like a weird shape for this, right? Like when I put lipstick on, because of this shape, it like gets everywhere. Ooh, yeah, I like that. But like, you see how you're supposed to go like, I feel like it doesn't stay within the lines even if I put it within the lines. And it's like kind of a, I don't know how to describe it, but the feeling of something on my lips really, really bothers me. But we're gonna power through it. Which is to say that every single lip product in the world ever is really heavy and wet feeling, and they stay that way. So if this doesn't somehow stay that way, which is why I'm putting it on first, then that'll be really cool. I like this because it matches generally. It's not covering my lip color, which is good because I like my lip color and I don't want to mess with it, but also it matches the kind of like color family, I guess. And sorry if I'm putting this on the stupidest way possible. Like, I have no idea how you're supposed to do it. And see, like, my Cupid's bow, kind of like peaky, I guess. So I don't know. I know some people like to cover that thing up, but I'm scared to do that. The strategy. It looks dumb, but it's not the makeup's fault. It's mine. Okay, we're gonna leave it alone. Hello, I am normal. I look weird. Maybe I should do the lighter pink one. Sorry, I was trying to blend it. I don't know. If I had a mustache just now and you make fun of it, I'm gonna be really mad at you. Okay, because I don't care. I don't. Doesn't affect me. Okay. Anyway, now it's time. So she has, because she's a doll, like really big exaggerated eyelashes, and we're gonna do that too because who doesn't want to have big exaggerated eyelashes? Like, okay. So I just draw the line and I try to like match it with the end of my eyebrow in terms of like where it's pointing, but I feel like when I do it, the other eye never ends up even though, look, on one, like, I have this anatomy thing. Look at this. That's not makeup. That's just some kind of like ridge. You see it? That's a shadow that shows up. So I try to follow that kind of, but I don't know. Okay. See how like not even those are at all? But we're gonna maybe point this higher up this time. Those are kind of even, I think. So that's what you want to hear. So we're gonna roll with it. I tend to do this side a lot better. Why is that like yellow around my eyes? Like, I don't know what that's about. Okay. So we're gonna kind of do it. Yeah. Descriptive language. You see? So I didn't know this, but I think I have a hooded eye because you see that? So that's kind of annoying because I think that makes it harder to do, but I like my eye shape a lot, actually. Oh, the white balance, I'm sorry. It's trying to focus on the black eyeliner, so let me lock it in. Okay. I don't know. I guess I'll let you guys watch this part. I don't know, like, do people like to watch, like, the whole makeup thing, or do they just want to see the, like, all right, we're gonna put eyeliner on, this is the brand I'm using, I'll be right back, look, it looks amazing. Like, I don't know what you want to see. I'm scared because I'm showing the technique I'm using and people can be like, that is so wrong, but I don't care. Okay. At least I'm not pulling my skin, right? I feel like that's the one thing that, like, if you ever watch any kind of makeup video ever, they'll be like, stop pulling on your skin, you're gonna get wrinkles, as if having the wrinkles would be the worst thing in the whole world. Oh my god. I would hate to look older. That would be so awful, right? Like, oh no! So, okay, so this is a common problem because of my eye shape, but I actually like that. I'll show you. I'll show you, and this is really weird, I think. I don't know. So I'm gonna leave that. Just trust me. I'm so sorry you're seeing my creepy eye. Okay. Yeah. Checking if they're gonna be even. I think they are. Okay. The line's not super, like, perfect, but that's fine because at the end, after all the makeup's on, the line gets kind of duller, so I like to put it on top after. And I don't like to do it into my eye because I feel like my eyes are a pretty good distance apart and I don't want them to look super close together or, like, close to my nose, so I don't do that little point at the end. But that might be a mistake. Maybe it would look better with that. I don't know. It's also because I don't know how to do that right. But you see what I mean? Like, my nose starts pretty soon after. Somebody's gonna be like, you have so much space there. I don't know. I don't like looking at people in the face very often, so I don't know. Like, what's a normal distance there? I have no idea. Not that there's a normal one, but you know, like, what's the average? You have to fill this part in. So this is, I used to use the, I don't know what it's called, the Urban Decay setting spray, which, by the way, like, why is the container made out of this material? Because it gets really dirty. All-nighter. It works decently well, but the eyeliner specifically, if you put it on there, it'll, like, make this part, like, drench down. So every time I would use that, I would have to redo my eyeliner completely. It's really annoying. Okay, and then I like to do it here. I'm never gonna do the waterline, which is this inner part. I'm not gonna do it. Never in my whole life will I do that. Watch me immediately start doing it. Someone's gonna be like, no, it looks so much better. I don't care, because it feels weird and it's not comfortable and I don't want to do it. I already did lips, so that's more than I normally do because I'm terrified of it. Okay, and yeah, so I kind of want to do the really intense bottom eyelashes that I used to do, but I don't want to mess up what I'm doing. Ooh! I love that. It's never gonna be even on the other side though. That's the nuisance part. So I really like how this eye is looking. Like, I think that looks nice. Someone's gonna be like, that looks terrible. It's okay. It's for me. So I'm realizing it's actually really difficult to see if my makeup is even, and it's not just because, you know, I don't have, like, grid lines, but also because my eyes just aren't even because of my lazy eyes. So if I put my glasses on, I think it looks pretty good. Definitely not perfect. This side always looks better than this side for me. But I don't know. We'll just take pictures at this angle. I don't think it's terrible. I was having trouble getting the little stamping to happen, so I actually had to, oh my god, I had to wet my eyeliner a little bit and it made it stamp. I think I'm running out. Okay, so now it's time to do the makeup. I mean, we've been doing that this whole time, but the eyeshadow. Also, I don't want any comments about this because I don't care, but I'm probably going to blend the makeup up to my eyebrow. I like how that looks. I don't know. People always comment about that. If I post pictures of me with my makeup on up close, I don't care. I think it looks great. Also, you see, on the doll, you can kind of see why I do this thing. I mean, I mostly started doing it just because I would do my eyeliner after my eyeshadow, and then I would notice that stupid line would show up and it would ruin my work and I'd be so mad. So I learned that if I just go with the line like this, which on the doll it's just the eyelid being drawn on, but we're gonna work with that. We're gonna take advantage of it and it's gonna look cute. It's gonna be cute. Okay, so we're gonna use our brushes. I don't really have brush recommendations. I just use the Bratz ones and then some other random ones I have lying around. So this is like an Urban Decay one that came with a palette my mom had years ago. This came with the Full Spectrum palette. Is that also Urban Decay? I don't know. But mostly I just use this one. I just kind of clean it off between goes a little bit if I need to. Sometimes I don't. Between colors, I mean, because sometimes it's good to just leave the old color on depending on what you're doing. It makes blending easy. I don't know. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is the light pink, and we're gonna do it all over. We're gonna use Linfea for that, of course, because it's the lightest pink in here. And then we might end up using some Domino too. And I'm worried about fallout because that's the biggest thing. If it falls out all over my cheeks and ruins my hard work, I'm really, really mad. But yeah, let's do it. So it's a pretty color. I like it. And there's probably like ways to make the colors pop a little bit more. Haha, get it? It's called Colourpop. Most likely from wetting, but do you wet it with micellar water or just regular water? Spit? I'm kidding, but like, what do you see what I mean though? It covers the eyeliner, so I have to go over it again at the end, which is fine because that's normal. It's not this makeup specifically. But you know, that's why I don't finish the eyeliner necessarily. I don't make it like perfect. Also for the bottom of my eye, I generally don't do a whole lot with that. I think that's supposed to make your eyes look bigger. I don't know. I think mine are plenty large. But I use this brush and I take whatever dark color, like the darkest color I ended up using, and just put it down there a little bit at the end. So, and our doll does have some pink down there too, so we will be doing that. And she has a little bit of green on her makeup look too, which has me excited because it's kind of like that color. Kind of like a bluey green, so we're gonna get to use that. Okay, so we've used the light pink with this crazy white balance. There we go. Okay, that's what it's looking like. Now we are going to use a darker pink out of the lid a little bit because I don't know, that's what it kind of looks like. We're gonna use this like flatter one actually because let's see. Yeah, okay, that's staining. Because I want to like put it in a specific spot. I don't want it to just get all over where I just did the other makeup, you know. And yeah, you can really tell that there's a difference there, which is great because that's what we want. Okay, sorry I bumped the camera. Okay, and this is gonna be loosely inspired, by the way, because it's probably just gonna look like every other makeup look I do, especially the colors. I always do these colors, but I'm gonna leave that eyelid mostly that color other than in the inner or the outer part because that's what it looks like on the doll and I want to honor that because it's more fun that way and it like lets me try a new like look because I normally do the exact same thing just with different colors, and usually I don't even do different colors. I have like a certain color scheme, funny enough it's this one, that I tend to stick to, although I think the one that I like the best, like I look the best, is like orange. I think it makes my eyes look greener. I don't know what color my eyes are, I'm not claiming they're green, but it makes them look green to me. Okay. All right, here they are. Wow. This makeup is really, really nice. It reminds me of other makeups that I've used. My least favorite makeup I've ever used is Urban Decay's eyeshadow because it has such bad fallout. It's actually like mind-blowing that that is an expensive, well-liked brand, but that was the Full Spectrum palette that I'm referring to, and that's a really old palette, so maybe they're better, or maybe their little like individual pots are better, because my mom swears by those, but I don't know. I don't want to be cleaning up. Oh, we're using Sounds of Melody now. We used Linfea, then Fairy Vibe. Now I'm using Sounds of Melody right here specifically to kind of go with the eyeliner. And the reason we're doing that is because on the doll there's like black up there, so I don't want it to just instantly turn that really dark color. I want it to like the pinks to kind of blend into that a little bit as much as they can. So yeah. Hey. I think this would actually be a really good blush color, this Sounds of Melody color. It's really pretty. reminds me of Musa's Charmix or Magic Winx colors, which is probably what they're going for. Although I prefer that to be more red. It's usually kind of a pinkish red in the artwork, so. But this is very pretty. It's really, really pigmented. Oh, that looks cool. It's really emphasizing how uneven my eyeballs are, though. It's like really intense pigment as opposed to what I saw on my arm, so it's good that we're doing this as well. So these matte colors in this palette are like fantastic, which is great because, again, like I said earlier, I mainly use matte colors because I like to just stack the glitter on top of them. So I can do the glitter on my terms because my terms are unbelievable, like crazy amount of glitter. Okay. Why are they so uneven? Is it my face? I don't know. We'll probably blend that out a little bit. And again, I don't care that you don't like that I do it out to my eyebrow. It's for me. And then I just do that. See, ooh, yes. I do that to kind of like fade it out the rest of the way. Look how pretty that looks. Yay! Yeah, that's what we're going for. So that makes it look more even too. I don't know why it was so uneven earlier. It is perhaps my face, which it's fine. Sometimes we're a little bit uneven. Or all the time if it's my face. That means that it's just like that. Okay. Yay! Makeup up to my eyebrow. We did it. I was actually going to try not to do that, but then it just kind of happened. Because I don't know. Because my eyelids don't show, so I have to put it up there, I feel like. Because they're hoodish, which I didn't know, actually. I did not know that they were hooded. Okay, so I'm going to check. I've never used this palette, actually. There's a brown in here. I think that would actually be best. Look! Oh no! It's broken! Aw. It looks like the mirror has like a little rainbow dash on there. Oh no, never mind. I think it's showing this. Oh, it's not rainbow dash, it's Twilight. This was the My Little Pony the movie palette, so that tells you how old it is, but I've never used it before. Oh my god, that is the best blush color. Okay, I might start. It's by Pure Cosmetics. I don't know anything about them. But we are going to use this. This was a present, by the way. The reason I never used it is because it was for my collection. That was my like thing. I was like, I can't use it, but at the end of the day, the packaging is what ends up in. Oh, that is quite the pigment there, which is a good thing, but not for what I was going for. But we're gonna make it work. Okay, so it's pretty. I wanted to keep it for my collection. I was thinking like, oh, I need to like keep it pristine, but now I get to experience it now, as opposed to, what, 2018 when My Little Pony movie came out. But it was gifted to me and I really loved it and I put it on display for a while, but I decided to start using all of my, like, palettes like this so that I could actually, you know, if I want to put them on display, I can after they've been used or during the time in which I'm using them. They don't have to be, like, basically a wasted product, you know? Alright, so this brown is actually really cool. It's not really what I was going for, but we're gonna roll with it, because I think it's pretty. And instead, I mean, should I add black? I think I should, but I don't know if I even have a good black color. I think this that is from Duct Tape, because this is my cosplay go box. Yes, okay, there is black. This is the Too Faced glitter palette. I don't use this as much as that other palette, but it has more glitter colors, I guess. So we're gonna, this is black, so oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna use this like little packy brush instead. I think that would be a better choice for what I'm doing. Okay, so it's not supposed to be on the eyelid, so we're not gonna put it there. We're gonna do eyeliner line and then up to the like outside, because that's what it looks like on the makeup, like on the doll's makeup. You see what I'm doing? I'm sorry. Look at the doll. So it's kind of like, you see. Okay. So let's do it. I've never done this V shape before. So hopefully it looks good. I feel like certain like shapes don't look good on some people's faces. And I'm not saying that to judge other people. I'm saying like for me, in my experience, there's just certain shapes that aren't for me. So hopefully this is one of the ones that is for me. I don't know, that looks a little strange, but we're gonna trust the process. And yeah. And if you hate it, it's not the Winx palette's fault. It's the Too Faced palette's fault. Oh, I love Too Faced too, by the way. My like ride or die palettes for years were those little Too Faced ones. And the only reason I haven't been using those is because, I mean, I used them up, basically. And I didn't have a lot of them. I only had 2. Well, I had that peanut butter and jelly one was like, I used that every single day at one point. I mean, not every day. I never wore makeup every day, but like every single time I wore makeup. Which I did a little bit more in high school because I had extra time like on the bus and stuff to use it. Okay, it's just making my eyebrows look really weird, right? But that's my fault. That's my fault. And keep loading that on. I don't know. When we do more eyeliner, I think this will become more clear. If I had like a different color of eyebrow that wasn't so dark because I filled it in, I think this would look better. I need to blend this to look less like harsh line there. But then that puts it in my eyebrow. I don't know about this. Maybe this is part of why you're not supposed to put it up to your eyebrow. Oh no, I look weird. Makeup remover. Okay, so I think that was actually a really cool call that I just happened to do it that way because look, now I can do it like that. And then when I fill in my eyebrow again, it'll look better. I don't know. The shape of my eyebrow is making this a little weird because my eyebrow is meeting the black line. But having that distinction between my eyebrow and this, I mean, is it just looking like I have a double eyebrow? Maybe when we blend it. Because I'll blend this a little bit. Even though it's supposed to be pretty harsh, but it does look blended on the doll. I can't be the doll, unfortunately. I can't be the Winx doll with the most beautiful makeup in the whole world as much as I want to. And that's okay. We can't always be exactly what we want to be. Okay, yeah. It's all falling apart, guys. It's all falling apart. I'm sorry. It looked so good. I don't know what I'm doing. And I just blended it right back. You know what? This is fine. Yeah, I never use black in makeup looks except the eyeliner because, I don't know, I always make it end up looking like really muddy and weird. Because I don't know, like how the heck do you do a smoky eye? I do not know. We're gonna do that actually. It's differentiated from my eyebrows enough. When it's like paled out a little bit, that I think it looks, I don't know, okay. You can see that this Too Faced makeup isn't blending. Why am I holding my face like that? This Too Faced makeup isn't blending super good. Unlike the, that looks so bad. Hold on. The makeup, the new makeup that I'm reviewing right now, the Colourpop makeup, yes, Colourpop. It blends super well, like, which is a little weird right there. But it blends like really, really good, which is good because that's like my main thing that I need it to do is blend really good. Because that's what I like. I don't know. Okay, well. Now we need more, I looked crazy. We need more Sounds of Melody because that color was covered up completely by that black line fiasco. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. See, so every time I do makeup, I go for something and I never end up getting it and it ends up looking something similar to this. So, I don't know. I think it looks cute though. I think this is cool. And then let me get this one and kind of more harshly do this area. And then we'll blend that in a second. I want it harsher here because that's kind of how it is on the doll. Ooh, that's not supposed to be there, but you know what? You blend it and it fixes it, kind of. Although that depends how I do it. Okay, we'll pull it this way. Go over there. It's supposed to be over there. Let's see what we got. Not bad. So the final thing for the eyeshadow before we mess with the eyeliner more is that I want to put more of that light pink on top. So I need to get the darker pink off my brush a little bit. So I'm going to use the micellar water to do that. And then I'm going to put the light pink on, and the wetness from the micellar water, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we're going to take it as a good thing. That will help make the matte makeup like stick more, because that's a thing. Making like the makeup wet to make it stick better. I know that. Not stick better, but like it makes it look different. Even when it ends up being dry at the end, it looks different. I should probably be using like the packing brush for this. But I don't know, I just use this brush. This is the brush that I use. There we go. So does it look anything like the doll? No, just the color scheme vaguely. It's not. But I mean, that's what I was trying to look like the doll, so this is just what my abilities can muster. I'm gonna put on mascara. I don't really think you need to see my technique there, so I'll be right back. All right, look at the mascara. I don't know, I feel like normally it's bigger than this, but it's probably because I'm used to using different mascaras, because I've used the Better Than Sex one, I've used this one, Miss Manga Rock. I thought I bought more of that recently, but I'm not seeing it, so maybe I'm mistaken. But I used to use that one in, like, a long time ago. I'm actually just gonna use this. But I swear it gets everywhere. But yes, see, so this mascara is great. But again, it's probably gonna smear somewhere, which is fine because we kind of want that like smoky eye look, so it's not gonna be a problem. Look at that. That's what I needed. Also, this side for some reason the eyeliner stayed darker, so that's why it looks super weird right now, and like one side is way darker than the other one. So look what I did. And if you're doing your bottom eyelashes, by the way, do this. Like, get the end of it and like rub it on them. That's why I'm getting smudges of mascara all over myself, because I'm doing that. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I fixed some things, and I'm kind of liking how it's looking. And I wanted to try to put a little bit of more blush on, specifically the Sounds of Melody color, because I used it so much in the eye look, and I want it to match a little bit better, but we're just going to use a little bit. I say that, and then it's a lot. And we're gonna blend it into what we already have, just to make like the color story more consistent, because that's the biggest problem, I think, is that my lip look, like my lip color, is not consistent here. So something I like to do for that, and I'm only gonna touch it into the makeup once, because I actually like to put eyeshadow onto my lip, whatever my main, if it's pink obviously, whatever my blush or eyeshadow color was, I'll use it, and using lip gloss with it makes it stick better. And I do this. Is it like safe or something? I don't know. You look into that and you decide on your own. But I do it because it makes it match the whole look better. And you can get some really cool colors, and you don't have to buy a million lip products, which I don't want to do. I do know that there are like lip palettes of some sort, but I've never done that. I just did the okay. Now we're basically done. We need to do the glitter top. So, I was gonna look for my glitter palette, but actually, I think I'll use Domino or Pure Magic. Well, let's see. First, we need to get some of the makeup off our brush, because our brush is quite dark right now. It would be great to have more of this exact brush, because I really like this one. And it's the main one that I use literally everywhere on my face all the time. Okay. And having a little bit of this micellar water wetness will help too, I think. Or I'm just saying that. If you sound confident enough when you say something, then people will believe you. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna use Pure Magic and Domino. I'm gonna start with Domino just to test if I like. See, I just don't want to add color to the top of the other areas, so I'm actually going to use the Pure Magic. Ooh, pretty. It's really interesting to apply because it's like creamy, and I don't want to like scrape it on, because then it's gonna move my blending around as if it's like the most expert blending in the world, Brooke. Look at that. And then we're gonna use Domino again, just to add that like pink micro glitter on there. Looks cute. Okay, and then same thing over here. Whee! We're gonna use both. I really love this like cream consistency it has. It's unusual for sure. Well, for me anyway. Oh, I wasn't gonna put it there. Whatever. The more glitter, the better. It's unusual from what I'm used to because I just have my, well, the Zodiac palette by BH Cosmetics as well. Ooh, this is actually nice because it makes that really intense black line that's not even at all on both sides, and it's like weirdly thick because of the way my eyes close. Actually makes that look a lot better. Okay, and then we'll add more Domino to the outside specifically. I don't know how well it's gonna load on top of itself because it is creamy like that, but we'll see. Okay, so that looks cool. This side's looking pinker. I think it's because I'm not using as much Domino on this side. We're doing a floral look using like all bloom colors. Or no, we used Bloom, we used Flora, we used Musa. I really want to do one with those oranges. And I do have a Bloom costume. I mean, I did destroy the wings again because they're never good enough. But I did Silver Blue Mix Bloom a few years ago, and it was really cool. But I can never get the wings to like last more than one wear because I've been testing different methods to make them. It doesn't matter. It's not relevant to this. Okay, I mean it kind of is. Okay, so now we're gonna use this Enchantic stuff. I'm just gonna use my little fingy because I don't really know what you're supposed to do. And let's put it on. Ooh, fun. Basically gonna use it like those like e-girl freckles because I like those. Check that out. I actually did a custom doll with a glitter paint that looked a lot like this. So this is like a cool product. I didn't know it was a thing that you could buy already done for you. I figured you'd have to like mix it yourself or just put glitter on your face and like glue it on. So it's really cool that this is like a cosmetic product that allows you to do that. Also, for an update on how it dries, it actually dries on pretty good. Like I'm scratching it full on and it's staying on pretty good. Of course, I did get some glitters under my nail, but I mean, not bad. Silence. Awkward silence. Okay. Is it too much? Probably. And then we'll do the thing that everybody does that I don't like the look of on me. When I say I don't like the look of something, I'm referring to it on me because it looks good on everybody else always. I want to do the highlighter dot on the nose because we need to use the highlighter. See, I don't get it. I don't. On me, it looks stupid. Okay. Put some blush on top of it, it looks better. Okay. Put my bangs back. And that saves the look because it covers the eyebrows. Yay! That's it! Did we have fun today? Please let me know. Because I can promise to never do this again if you'd like me to. But I thought this would be fun because it's Winx Club makeup. It's a collab that is related to my doll collection, and I like it. I would rank every product that I actually used like a 8 out of 10, but that's, I mean, no, 10 out of 10 because nothing was wrong with it. The only thing I will say is that the Linfea matte color, it's so light. I couldn't really get it to show up really good without like so many layers. And even then, I feel like, I don't know, I couldn't really see it too well, and I wasn't the biggest fan of that. I love this creamy stuff. It's better than my traditional stuff that I use. It is harder to blend though, so if you're wanting to blend using the glitter, then this stuff probably isn't for you. But I really wasn't expecting it to be like creamy. And I love the colors too. Although I wish Flora's color wasn't such a yellowy pink. I wish it was more of like a pure whitish pink. Because this is, I don't know, it goes on looking a little yellowish. I don't know. This color is amazing. I definitely want to do more with this palette. This is probably going to be a new go-to palette for me, which is great because that means that it will actually have like common usage in my collection, which is really cool. I also learned that this palette is good. Like this formula was fantastic. Unfortunately, I broke the mirror at some point though. But yeah, I liked all of what I used. I will say though, still, I didn't use these colors because I just was not a fan of how they were working, but honestly, let's give them another chance. Let's go with this color. I mean, I don't know, well, you can see that glitter in there. That's the glitter, from the other things. I didn't clean my brush. I don't know, it's not that bad. I mean, not that it's bad, but I don't know. That's not the kind of color that I super like using. I like using super, like, intense pigmented colors, which is why I was really enjoying the mattes in this set, because even if they're not super dark, I'll show you, even if they're not, like, super dark colors, they are very pigmented, which is the problem I was having with Linfea, because unfortunately it is, there you can see some pink in there. It's because I was, again, I'm not like professionally cleaning my brush between goes here because I'm just trying to show it. But this Linfea color, it doesn't show up super good, you see? And it doesn't show up as a lightish pink either. It shows up a little bit darker than it should, but also I do have some dark colors in here. But when I first used it, my brush was clean. I don't know. But I really enjoyed this. This was really fun. I hope that they do more with this collab. I know that, I mean, I think that they did the Fate the Winx Club Saga makeup, but I didn't end up buying that because I wanted to buy it in person. I wanted to find the store display and have the store display, but I couldn't find it anywhere, unfortunately. So it wasn't meant to be, I guess. But yeah, this is really cool. I really like the Enchantix powder. I think it's adorable, and it actually stays on really good, which is impressive. I think the highlighter sticks, or whatever they're supposed to be, are really, really nice. But again, I just really don't know how the heck you're gonna use that Stormy one, because it's such a dark purple. I mean, again, if you wanted to use it in your eye look, I guess, but, or like a really artistic makeup look, then that would be cool too. But yeah, for me, as a complete makeup novice who just does what is most comfortable and what looks good in pictures, I really enjoyed this. So if you're like not, I mean, if you're like a makeup person, I assume you already know what Colourpop products are like, and maybe you hate them, I don't know. But I was extremely impressed with this. So yeah, it was very affordable too. Like, the price for everything that I got was like $120, so I got the full collection for $120, and that includes the lip products. If I had to leave something out, I would probably leave the lip products out, because, I mean, I mean, they're the cutest product, I think, for like display, and the fact that they're for each character is super cute. But if I was actually buying them to use them, I think I would leave them out, because I feel like why are there so many different colors when the actual payout of the colors, I mean, they're all right here right now, and you can't, the payout of the colors isn't there, because they're more of a gimmick, and I get it, and they do have different colored little micro glitters inside, so there is that, but I don't know if that's enough to justify buying 6 of them. So this probably ended up being the bulk of the price. I think the palette is the best part. If I had to recommend only 3 things, it would be pretty easy. I would recommend the Icy Stick, the Enchantix thing, because it's actually really cool if you like glitter. If you don't like glitter, maybe not. Maybe not in general in this whole collection if you don't like glitter, but I do. I would recommend these 3. I specifically think the palette is like phenomenal, and I'll definitely be looking out for more Colourpop products because I'm super impressed. My old go-to brand, as if I buy makeup often, but this is the palette that I've used the most probably in my entire life. Like, I've hit pot on one color and I've gotten really close on other colors, and then with this one, there's just a magnetic eyelash there. I used to use magnetic lashes a lot, but I don't know. I hit pan here, but you can see that I haven't really used a lot of those colors super often. I use these 2 together now, but I think this is going to be a new mainstay for me, and I'm really excited to test all the different colors and see which ones I like, and yeah, so that's it. If you have this makeup set, let me know what your favorite was, and if you've done any fun makeup looks, let me know. I'd be interested. I really enjoyed this. Again, just as a complete makeup novice, it was very fun. And I think it'll become a new staple in my makeup bin of doom. And then once it's all done being used, I will put it on display. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, please don't be weird in the comments about like how you're not supposed to put your makeup up to your eyebrows, or like you're not supposed to put that much blush on. I do not care. Are you supposed to do anything? No. I just do what I want to do. And this was what I wanted to do. Okay, for real this time. Bye.